Man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. Like I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish your story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the back button. That's all you got to do is push the back signal.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Taco Tuesday in the fat. It's your boy Coach Lee back at it like we're mad at it, man. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight. Before we can do what we know to do, bring out that grade A entertainment. I gotta go out west, Agtown, Arlington, Texas, right off of Pioneer, however you want to call it. Holler at the Melter Plan. Get a little incognito tonight, but maybe he's just trying to do his thing. What's up, Uncle Leroy?
Hey, what up, what up, what up? It's your dude, Uncle Leroy. Don't say your boy, don't say the Leroy without the joint. I'm live from STWF Studios. And yeah, I wanted to just Taco Tuesday. I missed out on the taco, so I had to turn on the light show. So y'all definitely, I got some light shows out here in our studio. This is our Studio One, our recording studio. We're about 70% soundproof. So y'all definitely check us out. But this is a Sports Chatter Show, the show where we talk about the hot trending topics in our Facebook group, Sports Talk with Friends. But man, before we get this started, man, what we got to do? We got to get our guy on, man. Home of the Boston Baked Bean, man. Let's get our guy too on this thing.
Yeah, East Coast is the best coast. What's going on, everybody? Hot sauce on your tacos. Happy birthday, 44th. There would have been to the late great Kobe Bryant, on this fabulous Tuesday.
Facts. Man, it's like I didn't have tacos today. I was so busy today, I meant to have tacos. So
I definitely did.
Wait, share the experience.
Hey, it was busting like always. No hot sauce.
All right, so I got this thing. So my baby Tasha, she likes Taco Cabana. And I feel like that's not real tacos. Like I don't even much like the sauce that Taco Cabana has. Like, how do you feel about Taco Cabana tacos?
They said if you grab them for lunch, that is something I'm gonna sit down and be like, I gotta go give me some Taco Cabana. I like authentic street tacos. I make myself, put my love and heart into it.
Facts. Agreed. I think like Taco Cabana is something that you bring for your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bring some, little tray of Taco Cabana for the job. They love me, but I will not bring Taco Cabana home. So, all right, man, we, definitely, all our shows are interactive. We see the chat is already lighting up. So, I'm almost about to get to our, next segment, our next section in this intro. But, Two, how was your Tuesday?
Tuesday was chill. Tuesday was very chill. Chill day, rain on and off here. You know what I'm saying? Getting out the drought season, So I just chilled all day. Can't really explain it, just chilled.
All right, I could dig it. All right. Well, this is our segment, man. This is our point in the show where we want to know who's tapped in with us. So y'all definitely let us know, drop y'all city so we know who's tapped in. Dallas, New Orleans, Oklahoma. We want to know where y'all tapped in from. So let's light that chat up. So let's hey, hold on. There we go. Let's see who tapped in with us. So, we got New Orleans in the building.
Where I'm from, man. New Orleans. All my people in the club. He from the burbs of Georgia.
Look, all over the place, man. Definitely. So y'all definitely check us out. We all over New Orleans. I would keep saying New Orleans. Y'all definitely know I'm from New Orleans, but I got a thing from New Orleans. But we're everywhere, man. So what we got up for today? What's our topics?
Man, First topic we got is memory lane.
Oh,
And this one comes from Bam. This one came from yours truly, Uncle Leroy. He's you put which player made you love football? And we got quite a few. And you know what was kind of surprising when I saw this? How many people picked players that weren't players from their favorite team now? I thought that was pretty interesting.
good point. I mean, because that just shows the level of fandom, I guess.
Yep.
Back then, people really loved the sport. Really love. They had favorite players and everything. Like they had now. Yeah, good point. Good call out.
Definitely so. So right off the bat, no, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see it in here. Who was your favorite player?
I have a few.
Okay.
But the one that really, the one that like, the one that gave me, like that warm and fuzzy about football. Of course, it's Jerry Rice, the GOAT, because to me, you gotta love his competitiveness. You know what I'm saying? So he's very competitive. He loved the game, and he went out there every chance he got to showcase his talent and just elevate the game. So I am a big fan of Jerry Rice.
Okay. Mr.
And then I also had aspirations of being a wide receiver.
Okay. I can definitely see that correlation. What about you, Two?
Man, people personally made me love watching football, made me love football. I'm thinking with God, go outside. It wasn't a cowboy, surprisingly it wasn't at that time. Cowboys as life went on. But Mike Alstott.
Okay.
Definitely. When it came down to getting the football,
Boilermaker
tackles, this brought you back to the old school one-on-one, you know what I'm saying? When you gotta, battle it out, you know what I'm saying, to see who makes it on the other side, that type of situation. So,
did you say Mike Alstott?
Mike Alstott, yes. Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Yes.
I don't know that Mike Alstott played for multiple teams. So why you just called out the Tampa Bay Bucks version of Mike Alstott?
Tampa Bay Mike Alstott made me love the game. Made me want to go out there, play football. I want to touch the ball every time. Because I feel like every time I was watching a Bucks game, he got the rock, just kept feeding him. Yeah. Keep feeding that man. No lie, man. On the defensive plays too, but if you had to go on the offense side of the ball, I would go him. Since we only could pick one person, I'm not going to go on the list.
I'm just like, because not everyone says Mike Alstott. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did, he was revolutionized the fullback position. He was like a hybrid fullback, and then they made him full-time a halfback. And the guy was tremendous on Madden. Like, I love running with Mike Alstott. You know what I'm saying? But I've never heard anyone say that Mike Alstott made them love the game. Were you a fat kid growing up or something? Like, you was a fat fullback?
I wasn't a fat fullback, but I was a beast, So that hybrid thing, like, we're gonna put him at running back, we're gonna put him at fullback. I'm kind of disappointed that I'm not playing running back, but I took it in stride, saying that the fullback was the much heavier man, the much probably stronger, person than the running back. So, whenever I get my runs, I made sure that I let them know that, I'm the toughest on the field. It's gonna take a lot to take me down. A lot to take me down.
All right, so we got Chris tapped in. So Chris Vick, he says the person that made him love football is Warren Moon.
So we 3 for 3 so far, because we know he's a Bengal fan. So we 3 for 3, and what we spoke about at the beginning of it, that they favorite players, not necessarily from the favorite team.
Good call out.
Yours truly, mine was Sweetness, Walter Payton.
Wow. Well, I know that because your nickname was Rocket, and so like I can tell, I can see how that the correlation goes there. Because you was a running back.
I was. For me, it was my aunt that introduced me to him. We hanging out at my uncle's house, pops out there slamming dominoes, talking noise with his uncle and cousins, and she said, "Baby, come on in here. Don't be out there with them dudes. They ain't gonna do nothing. Let me show you who this fella is." She sat me down and introduced me to Walter Payton.
Wow. So I mean, what was it about his game or
Toughness.
Gotcha.
Toughness. He was inside, outside. He can catch. He can block, and he's from Jackson State.
Not Jackson State.
HBCU. That is true. All right, that player.
Yes,
all right, so
sir.
some of those comments. So what's some of those comments? What they got?
So some of the comments we have, Kyle says, watching the Lunchbox Crew and Sammy Knight. Y'all familiar with who that is?
I remember Sammy Knight. He played for the Saints, but that's about it.
Did he play?
What? Safety? DB?
Yeah, he was a safety. He
Yeah,
played for the Saints from 97 to 2002.
Hey, bro, I'm a Saints player. Come on, man. What you think? Man, I'm a real Saints fan. Like, I'm a Saints fan. That's why I say who that.
Josh, he's a Saints fan. LT.
Wow. I mean, you know what? A lot of people would say LT, but I think that was just because of Tecmo Bowl. So I think Tecmo Bowl really just made LT known to all these new cats. Other people, period. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that guy did just, he was that whole position, that linebacker position. I was a fan of him. Wait, this is Lawrence Taylor, right? Not LaDainian Thomas.
No, okay. The real L, the first LT, not the
there
real.
We go. Hey,
the first LT. No disrespect to the Central Texas great. But fun fact about Lawrence Taylor, I like stuff like that. The kick move that the tackles used were created because of him. He was beating people out the edge so much they had to implement that to get them a chance to get in front of them. A move that's still used today.
Yeah. And to me, that's what a great is. There was some talk about the game with Lesean McCoy. Was it Lesean McCoy?
Yeah, it was him. Said he's a Hall of Famer.
Exactly.
Nah, player.
Shady trying to get there, man.
Nah.
I mean, but he did, revolutionize the position. I mean, he was able to catch the ball out the backfield. He did do a lot of great things, but the numbers just weren't there all the time. All right. So what if we will post comments? What we got?
We got
So I think I did make my disclaimer. So to everyone that's viewing us, all our shows are interactive. So if y'all got something y'all want to say, a topic, anything, y'all type it up and hit enter, and we're gonna post it up. So let us know which NFL player made y'all love the sport. So Chris Vick says Reggie Williams,
the linebacker for the Bengals.
Chris is on Google writing names up right now.
You filling up names. I remember him.
The shade, man. The shade that's just thrown over there. See?
Kawan says B. Sanders.
He says Berry. Berry. Berry.
Typo.
Oh man, I'm gonna just say that's because he's Two's partner, that's all. But shots fired.
Will said he didn't revolutionize position. He wasn't the first pass catcher running back.
Oh, touche. But he was, he did more. You check out those numbers. I think he had 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards catching too. So not a many running backs did.
The first one to do it was the great Roger Craig, the Nebraska corner. Hey, your boy be on it, dog.
They don't know.
I like how they just came out like that. He was like, boom, right there. He was like, I feel like dominoes. He was like, boom, 35,
See, LT and Marshall did that well before. Will said his favorite play was prime time.
Yeah, I like prime time. Boom. He just had that little move, that little dance he used to do, and he was the first person to bring that swag to football. Since we're talking about swag, we know we got a Bengals fan. Who had the better dance? Was it the Icky Shuffle or was it the prime time?
Yeah, prime.
Or was it the Dion Shuffle? Yeah, it was the Dion.
Yeah, it was prime all the way, man. Cause prime, see, when prime just scores, something exciting just happened. Whereas, Icky might have bowled over somebody. Now his was funny, yet entertaining. But for me, gotta go prime, man.
I agree. But but shout out to the old Icky Shuffle, man. If y'all ever see that commercial, man, he is in a grocery store and he does the Icky Shuffle and he slams down some bread.
Gotta get them cold cuts.
You know why about that, man?
Man, that is just terrible. Hey, okay, we got this chat chiming in. So Kwan says Marshall Falk. Hey, I want to comment on that, but yeah, Marshall Falk, when he was part of the greatest show on turf, bro, like, man, I used to love it when they used to come down to the Dome and lose to the Saints. There we go. Yes.
Yep.
But that was a great show. That was a really, really very competitive game. He was another guy that made me love the sport because he was from New Orleans. He shout out to Culver High.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, man, greatness comes from Louisiana, preferably New Orleans.
He says the Iggy Shuffle was legit. Honorable mention, the Merton Hank chicken dance. I used to hate that dance.
Oh, well, we got to get that up, man.
I used to hate that dance, man.
Man.
Cause he just did something to my boys. And you know what's more damaging about that?
What you say?
You know what's really damaging about that dance?
What?
He's from here.
What did you say? Oh, my fault.
He's from here.
Dallas?
He's born and raised here.
Hey, I mean,
put it on it.
Home of the snaky leg. I mean, that's look. And my Dougie. I mean, look, y'all the home of those weird dances.
That is true. That is true.
You should have gave me that. That's like ammunition. So you definitely hit. I'm storing that one. You're gonna hear that one again. The Merton Hanks chicken. That sounds like some chicken, frozen chicken nuggets, man. He said a Merton Hanks chicken day. Merton Hanks chicken. Get you a box for $9.99, man. But that's
Merton Hanks chicken sandwich.
Hey, I remember that. I wish now back when he was playing, it was Madden. It was before they put all the special moves and stuff in there.
Facts.
But it would have been fun to see that, though. It would have been fun to see that.
All right, hold on. We got a new person hanging out with us. Let's see. Let's get him up on the screen. Let's see. All right, Jay.
Shout out to Jake, baby. Shout out to my man Jake. You know what I'm saying?
Jake from State Farm? This guy has a very long last name. Hey, right. Hey, folks, look, that's just sauce. Look, that's sauce right there, man. He's like, these little young kids don't know about sauce. Shoot, well, he looks like he's not.
Merton used to put it on us, man. He used to do it.
Yes, sir. So we got Jake. Jake says Priest Holmes was a fantasy Yes.
Yes, he was.
Sure was.
Look him.
You would say that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Everything doesn't have to be a Texas thing.
Hey, just like you gonna represent the NO.
Okay.
I'm gonna represent the Lone Star, man.
Wait, hold on. Right. Yeah. All right, so we got Quan says SD State alumni Falk. Yeah, facts. So Quan says Falk stats went up 2 once Kyle Turley was on the Rams. Shout out to Kyle Turley. Kyle Turley also was a
he was ripping helmets off.
He's the one who had it on us.
Oh, he pimped on you?
Yeah, bro. That's so sorry. Another show.
Hey, somebody requested that you do the icky dance.
I don't dance. I just diddy ball.
Hey, that is.
You know what I'm saying? Sorry about that.
So Quan says, original Raven, neck broken dance. That's how it looked too. Former Saint. Yeah, former. Well, he's a snitch. Let's change that S word to a snitch. But Will, he says Priest Holmes was overrated. Whoa, that is, because I remember that guy who came behind him and did better. But hey, I digress. The Chief schemes had everyone getting 1,000 yards. Fact. Yes. People don't want to see. They don't want to hear about that. Now you're talking facts. That's not stats. Larry Johnson. Yes, exactly. And
State.
Exactly. And Jamal Charles, yeah. So many others. So many others. Yeah.
Alex
And
Smith.
from
Alex Smith.
Cowboys,
Patrick
dude.
Mahomes.
Hey, that's throwback there, man. That's from the Doomsday Defense
Facts.
out of
Facts.
Middle Tennessee State.
Look at this. Okay, you look, college guy, man. You just know it. You showing off tonight, man.
Chris writing up on Google and Cowboys and all that stuff, trying to entertain us. Appreciate you, Chris.
Well, you definitely throwing shade on him, man. Like, look, he must have he's like, come on, man. Where's the level of shade over there, man? So we got Jay says, tell you. Oh, hold on, wait, we got one comment up. So let's get Jake's up there. Tell you who didn't much care if he was overrated or not was the fantasy fact.
Yeah,
who is this guy?
Receiving yards
on the show again. Yes. Now you're talking fantasy football. We might need to invite you to one of our leagues, but yes, it was guaranteed you was winning the championship if you had Priest Holmes on your team.
Yep.
I mean, not happy if he was a Chief fan at the end of the season. You can be happy.
Hey man, you hosted $500, boy. Look, you ain't your chief loyalty and all like that is on the back burner. But what will he says Broncos zone blocking scheme used to do the same thing. Yeah,
that zone blocking. They got TD in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Right. And you know what? Aaron Foster, I forgot when they brought that that team down to Houston, and Aaron Foster and the other guy were tearing it up, bro.
That's when what's my man name? There was a head coach there for Houston.
Oh, did I get one on you? Oh, I went up. I can ask you.
Hold on, I know his name. God damn it, Gary Kubiak. There you go. Texas A&M Aggie.
All right, so Quad says the Marty Schottenheimer scheme. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That scheme, Marty Schottenheimer was the first one to have two backs go over 1,000 yards in one season. Shout out to Ernest Barner and Matt.
Yeah, man, you sure. I'm gonna have to get the ring, like, you know what I'm saying? You just
see, Chris, what coach is doing is not using Google. You know what I'm saying, Chris? Take notes, Chris.
But I'm gonna ask you this, but you know what's funny? Do they even talk like that anymore? Like, how would you say Martin Schottenheimer schemes? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was just back in the day. You just knew that. Do they even talk like that? Like, now,
no, because now everybody's instant. You just get on social media, look at the highlights. You really got to know what's going on anymore. They're gonna feed you everything. Back then, you had to absorb it. You had to read it. You had to look at the press clippings on Monday mornings. See who did what.
Hold on. What's funny? So just happened to another post, but there was a post about this ball that can, this machine that can throw the ball like any quarterback, accurate, like it mimics their throw. What do y'all think about that? How do you think that's going to?
Getting us ready for cyberball, man.
You're gonna have guys start throwing 40, 50, 60-yard bombs thinking they Patrick Mahomes. That's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen.
All right, like Coach said, if they're getting ready for a whole different type of robo ball, because at the end of the day, you're taking away air. That's what technology is there for, to replace you and to take away air. So now you're having a ball that's never gonna have errors. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always gonna be the same ball every time. So you're kind of tipping the scale in a bad direction for football. So I don't think it's a good thing. But
taking the unpredictability out of the sport.
Right, exactly, because not every time the quarterback is going to be able to get it over your left shoulder, or at the same spot. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to make the adjustment, and if the receiver's not making adjustments, they're just a robot. And me being in technology, I love it. I love it.
You already seen the robot. You seen the robot during the summer or last summer at the USA game. The basketball robot. Robots are coming in, man. Soon enough there's gonna be a robot QB that's better than all the QBs in the league, or at least 60% of them.
Yeah, they already got a robot that shoot 3-pointers.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so we got Jake. He says, I would like to talk fantasy, though. Buy or sell on CMC this year. I say sell unless he's open in the second round. Man, hey, we're going to crank up our Fantasy Football Insight live show. That's like, we really get down, we're dogs and really good in this fantasy football talk, but CMC has always been named. He's just, that's it. I wouldn't want CMC. If I get CMC, I would trade him. I would just get him to trade him. That's it. But, so we got Quan. He says, what do y'all think about it? I'm sorry. I get overwhelmed. I just
No. You're fine. I just want to think, CMC this year. He got Baker Mayfield there. He got Aaron Donald. I mean, I'm not Sam. Was it Sam Donald?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
trade bait, sell.
Sell for $2 bags of chips.
So what do you think about it too?
Sell it for $2 bags of chips. I've been telling you guys for the last about 2 football seasons, last 1.5 football seasons, that CMC is not worth it. I was telling Uncle this last year about CMC wasn't it, and how all these running backs get first, second, and third, 4th rated running back, and they can't even stay on the field and be healthy. But people let me know that they're fancy gods. But then after week 2, they're not playing. So I just don't understand it. Facts. That is true. I'm with you on that. So what we got here? So Will says today's version of is guy like Shanahan or Greg Roman scheme with Lamar Jackson. How we keep getting on Lamar Jackson and any scheme that Lamar Jackson runs? It's
I don't know, man.
To me, it's like Tennessee. The old hook and ladder. It's all that trick plays. So I don't know.
See, Greg Roman does come from he was in Houston early times. He was San Francisco. Love him.
He's been around.
Yeah. He was with the Ravens twice.
Shout out to Jake. He said Lamar's an RB1 fact.
He says what?
Lamar is an RB1 fact. That's it.
Yeah.
Lamar is your definition of a great fantasy football player. You know why? Because he can get you points in the QB department, the running back department, and wide receiver department if you wanted to too. It's just certain things that you can't disrespect him on. RB1, Jake, no, he's definitely not. If you want to rank him on top of the tops of the fantasy players, you can do that. But don't disrespect my man Lamar Jackson.
Oh, you get your feathers all ruffled, huh, man?
Who is this?
No. I'm tired of disrespect towards Lamar Jackson. Like he's better than your team's favorite QB. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's a true fact. Like you can go.
How about you saying he's better than whose favorite? Wait, run that past me.
Lamar Jackson's better than his favorite team's quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make sense how people just rally.
Hey, hold on, man. Shout out to our guy, man. Will, he sent 50 stars to us, man. Definitely. Hey, I want to introduce that to everyone. Like, hey, y'all can definitely send us some stars, man. Like, so we do appreciate that, man. Y'all can hit that star button down there and give us some stars. We appreciate that. Help us keep the lights on.
We'll say better than yours too.
He could be better than mine, but I'm not one of these guys out here disrespecting Lamar Jackson. I like Lamar Jackson. There's a lot of people disrespecting Lamar Jackson, but not overall watching the games or what's going on during these games.
Wait, are you
the fact that this guy's a fancy guy and pitting Lamar to RB1, but truly you can keep him at the QB position and he's going to give you points all around the board. It just sounds foolish to me, but carry on.
Are you serious?
Carry on.
So you agree with this? Lamar ran a pro-style offense in Louisville, which he did.
Yes.
But Roman has never had a top passing offense. His passing schemes are terrible.
I agree.
I do too.
I agree with that. And
that's an HSO.
What is it? Mac Jones will go down better than Lamar in the end.
Ooh.
Go down better than Lamar. What aspect? Completion percentage? Hold on. I'm completion percentage?
Everything. I mean, for one, Lamar Jackson is not signed, bro. Lamar Jackson is not getting any money.
Everything?
He's not getting any money.
They're gonna franchise him for 2 years. He's gonna go the same route that most of the last few have done.
And you know what's gonna happen? He's gonna get hurt. Lamar Jackson's gonna get hurt. And then his athleticism is gonna be done. What?
I think that they're worried about him getting hurt. They offer him more money than Kyler Murray, but he wants a guarantee like Deshaun. They said we can't guarantee you that much money.
Right. And but you know what's crazy? You know, just think about it. How is it? How do they deal with that? You know what I'm saying? He goes out to practice and then he just goes talk to the front office like, hey bro, I want hey bro, I want 500 guaranteed. They were like, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you have this transition between player and then front office manager? I mean, front office agent. Like, that is weird to me.
Will said he got to show me more in the playoffs, though. Also, his GM needs to get him some real wideouts. Hey, dude, he needs some real wideouts. He got one. Sean, I think Channel 3 going to act up this year. But Mark Andrews, is Mark Andrews the tight end that's there? He needs some help. He's a beast himself, but it needs some help.
Yeah, man, they had good receivers. He can't get them the ball.
But those receivers he had, they was all like kind of like the same dude.
Well, you're giving him Sammy Walker, who Sammy Walker's been stomped on 90 different football teams. Right? That's an incredible receiver. Like, come on. Do you think Aaron Rodgers is raving about Sammy Walker's in Green Bay?
He got him.
You got to be kidding me. No. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers surely didn't want him. Aaron Rodgers got that big money, so he just shutting up right now.
Hey, definitely give a shout out to Kwan, man. He sent us some stuff. I appreciate that.
He says, how's Lamar going to get hurt?
The same way they're categorized in the NFL. Every athletic QB running. He's gonna, something with his knee or something with his ankle. He's gonna take him out. That's just how it's gonna go. He's gonna plant his foot, turn or something. That's how he's gonna get hurt. Running the ball.
See, Jake said, as a Patriots fan, I can't stand the Ravens. And by the way, I'm not disagreeing with you on the fantasy aspect of Lamar, but as a player, heck no. He can only throw a ball to Mark Andrews on a crossing route. He can't throw a deep ball accurate to save his life.
Thank you. Right there. Man, who is this? Look, Jake, your name is now Fact Finder. You know what I'm saying? You are a sports checker, bro. Like, look, I don't have to say anything. Like, I have no rebuts. He's spot on.
So Kawan said Lamar has been hit over 700 times and not been hurt. The one time he stayed in the pocket, he gets hurt. So he didn't get hurt running.
That is true. But he got hit 700 times and he's going to run and he's still taking the big hits and he's getting older. So those hits are going to start hurting a whole lot more. And, he's still, I don't know what size he is just, coming into this season, but I mean, he doesn't look like he bulked up any. So Kwan says, stop the cap. Ravens has not had any receivers. What? They had Hollywood.
Oh my God, Hollywood! Was we raving about Hollywood because he was really that guy, or was there was little hope because he was Antonio Brown's cousin?
That part.
It's just crazy to me that you're gonna name Hollywood. Like, come on, like, and then when we go, goodness gracious.
I mean, that's a big thing. I mean, come on now, bro. Okay, we ranted and raved once he got in here. I mean, once he got into the NFL, and they ranted and raved once he got on the team. I mean, they had expectations for him. Can we not agree on that? Did they not have expectations?
They had expectations when they drafted him. If I drafted somebody, I would have expectations for them too. God damn it! I just wasted the draft pick on you. I gotta have expectations on you. You see what the Patriots did with the Kill Harry? Kill Harry for 4 years. The Patriots. Hold on.
You sound like somebody pow over there.
Right. You got Creflo too. Stick Up too. Now we got Paw too.
Lord, I'm gonna be an advocate for Lamar Jackson this season. I got you,
what's
Lamar,
up.
man.
Yeah, we see you growing hairs over there. We didn't kick your cage, man. So what we got, Jake? He says, but will he's only had 1 year compared to Lamar's 4, and Mac Jones showed out for a rookie year. I'm gonna say this. Let me say this before we take out a quick break. But Mac Jones has a higher ceiling than Lamar Jackson. That's it. Because he's in a better system. That's why, I agree with Jake that, he has the profit potential.
We're gonna be real on real. No, we're just gonna be real on real. We ain't gonna be no up and on here. Only reason why people see more side than Mac is because Mac white.
Oh my Lord!
In reality, he ain't better than Lamar Jackson. He can't retire Lamar Jackson's complete. You got them serious right now? We'll be real right now. To be real, he would not touch Lamar Jackson's status or plateau as a QB.
What?
Lamar's gonna be a Hall of Famer. Lamar's gonna be a Hall of Famer. Mac's not gonna be a Hall of Famer.
I ain't laughing at with your statement. I'm laughing at the sound drop. Hey, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Oh, let's get K-Rob. Let's get Kai Robinson statement up here. Let's get him his comment up here. Shout out to our guy K-Rob, man. Let's see where
he's Facebook user.
No, he's right up there. Not that one. Oh man, you got to be
They raving for Mac Jones.
Comments going through
the same reason why they raving for Hollywood Brown, because they was in the bloodline of great players. Like, that's baloney.
All right, so we're talking about Lamar Jackson. He says that's why he put on that weight. They plan on making him. Do more.
Offense runs through him.
So I mean, with that, I would guess. All right, so okay. Shout out to Quan. Looked like he dropped Lamar's weight. So he says Lamar was 205. Now he's 220 to 220. God, dog.
Damn, that boy bulked up.
Right. Well, you know what? Hey, scratch my statement. Call that email. That guy's built like a damn linebacker, man. Well, you know what? That solidifies he's an RB1. Thank you. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless and good night. Like, who's that big? I think it was Ben Roethlisberger was a big quarterback like that.
Nah, Ben more like 250, 260.
Well, one time, Ben was like, he was huge. So, what we got here? So Jake says, get out. No way he'll be a Hall of Fame unless he gets a championship. He won't have the accolades for it.
What?
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Bet your 401k.
Man, this guy, he trying to hit you hard, man. He wants your 401k.
Bet your 401k, Jake.
All right, man. So we're about to take a quick break. So let's get these 3 statement comments up. So we got Will. He says, you moving the target now, though. He's put up stats without any real wideouts. He's given one. He's even won an MVP all in 4 years. He's still getting better. And you know how that ends? As an athletic quarterback. And you know what that happens when they go check up the data on an athletic quarterback? They don't have that long tenure. So that's what's hanging over him. We get all of that. Yes, Lamar Jackson has the ability to be great, but he has to pass more. That's it. We say he's a quarterback. What is his attempts? He's not even passing enough to be a quarterback. So that's my soapbox.
That's your soapbox?
That's my
Well, man, y'all ready for the first break for tonight?
Hey, yeah, we gotta pay some bills, man. You see, look, we burning extra electricity, got the light show going, the TV going. Man, yeah, we gotta take a quick break.
We'll be back about 15, 20.
Hang out with us.
What's up, world? Kyrie Robinson, man. New Orleans Saints veteran. Hey, man, make sure you guys go check out my guy, man, STWF. The media, man. Check them guys out. Y'all want to get sports talks with players, with fans, anything like that, man, go check them guys out, man. That's the place to be if you want to talk sports. Who that nation?
Hold up. Stop the show. Did this guy Jake just say he's faster than Taysom Hill? Hey, bro.
Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill for mayor, bro. I am a real Taysom Hill fan. I'm going to get his jersey. So leave Taysom Hill out of this, sir. But that's 2 of the same quarterbacks. That's all I'm saying. But yeah. I've been telling y'all that. So I'll digress. Oh wait, Quad says now you just disrespectful.
Right. Come on, dog.
So what we got up for the next topic, man? You know, it's getting good. You know, like Sports Chatter Show is always one of my favorite shows, man. You know, it's like we get to talk about the people in the group. So, you know,
facts.
What's up next?
Next up, we got King of the Mountain.
Uh-oh.
And this one comes from, this is our first time post, I believe. Damon, he said the 2016 Warriors would have swept these dudes. And the post refers to, at their best, I'm taking the 2004 Detroit Pistons to beat any finals team in NBA history. Now that's cap.
That's a soda cap. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to the Pistons, though. That team was incredible. You know what I'm saying?
It was.
Nothing from them. You know, their lineup. You know, before they won the championship, who was going to give you the names of that starting lineup? People probably can't even give you the names of the starting lineup now, but kudos to them. But team that I'm gonna take with me, you know, all the way out, man, is that 2001 Lakers team, man. That lost that game 1 to the 76ers in game 1 of the finals when AI went crazy. But other than that, they went and dominated the whole NBA playoffs. So that's a team I would take, you know, if I was taking the team with me to go dominate the rest of the finals team.
Okay.
So they just said bros online that came for that.
Say again.
So Facebook user says 87 Lakers.
That was a good team. That was a good team too.
Yeah.
That was showtime.
And we ain't talking Apollo. Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
You know, for me, I'll probably have to go with the 95-96 Bulls.
Yeah. So is it my turn?
Go ahead.
It's football season. That's all.
It's football season. Hey. It's football season, but I have to let you know something too. Kevin Durant, you know, that guy that I was telling you a few weeks ago was just playing on a pawn in the show to get some likes, some extra likes. I don't know why. Yeah, he's gonna be made in net.
Sorry, couldn't hear you.
He's gonna be made in net. He's gonna be made in net. You know what I'm saying? Let's let you.
Well, I appreciate that, man. I do appreciate that.
So, let me ask you this. First of all, did you tell them who your team was?
No, I don't have a team. Okay. If I go to the team, I'm gonna just say the Bulls. Michael Jordan.
2, why did you pick the team you picked? I'm just curious.
I picked the team I picked in all because, like I said, man, you know, it was a growth. It was the ultimate growth of Kobe and Shaq. You know, you couldn't tell them boys nothing, and they went through a lot of interesting situations in that playoff year as well. You know, I just feel like at the end of the day, that championship right there, 2001, wasn't the best of them. But the fact that AI was on one side and I'm a Kobe fan and I hated AI because whoever was an AI fan were close friends of mine usually, and I had to keep my distance, you know, during this finals. That's why I picked the team. But no, Bo, I'm gonna throw some good shot on New England fans. That 08 Celtics team would probably be a team that I would take. Not hating on the Celtics, I would probably take them too, because that defense they played that year throughout the season was phenomenal. Okay. It's all down the roster. You know, you got a roster of experienced guys, mid-level guys, young guys, and they all came together to just play in one group to go for one prize. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, they killing the chat, bro. The chat want football.
Yeah, I see.
That's all fair. The chat want football, man.
They want football, man, you know. But, you know, if I'm going to take any football team, and championship-wise, taking all those 90 Cowboys teams, maybe to the bank. Into the bank, baby. You know what I'm saying? Football season is coming, guys. It's here. But y'all all know that basketball news always gets in the mix, even if it's football season. Because football topics, though they're good, and I mean at this time of season it should be dominant. Basketball just has that type of dominance over the airwaves, the articles, the news waves.
Hold on. No. LeBron James just has that dominance over the airwaves.
No, the NBA and all.
No, bro. No.
It's not only LeBron this season. It's not only LeBron now. It's a whole wave of anything NBA that comes out now. It's rated R news. It's first there. It's what you have to talk about. This is what it is nowadays.
All right, so
NBA that tweak. You know what I'm saying? Like suspended. You know what I'm saying? Like Deshaun Watson or something like that.
All right, well, you know, maybe you got it because living in today's world, everything is on IG, so you're not whatever, you're not relevant until you're on IG. So the NBA got 70 million followers, and the NFL only has 25. So you might be right. I guess it looks like the world loves NBA, but I'm a Facebook user, bro. NFL is king.
The ratings say so.
That part. But you know what's funny? Let's take a quick pivot. Let's give a shout out to the worm, Dennis Rodman. And his, he's just been, okay, granted permission to go out to Russia and attempt to, talk and free Brittany Griner. So, just what do y'all think? Can he do that? Like, what do y'all think about that?
He better than anybody else is sending over there. Dude is cool with Kim Jong-un in North Korea. He says he's cool with Putin. He's a rock star, man.
I hope everybody seemed to read everything that he said in context. And people reading it don't think in their minds that he's gonna be able to do anything. Though what Coach stated, he has ties with many different people. We know Dennis Rodman chills with a different set of people. He's a likable guy. A lot of people like him. But he's just gonna probably go down there and do whatever usual person gonna do. Go there, visit her. He'll probably get do some extra things that some people aren't able to do with her. But I just feel like it still won't be enough. Shout out to the worm for making the effort. You know what I'm saying? And while I'm going down there, I'm gonna make sure I go see the homie. You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
Hold on. Now, how is it that you build up? He's like, oh, well, this is happening because it's a race thing. And you downplay the brother.
Nah, I'm not downplaying the brother. We've been through this for weeks. If anything would have happened, if the higher power can't get out, you think Dennis Rodman's gonna be able to get out?
Higher power, the upper. You talking about the upper room? What are you talking about? The higher power?
The higher power.
Who? What? You talking about? Wait, is this a religious show? Like, I want to know who's your higher power that you're talking about because I don't know.
Nah,
you know what? I'm with Jake on this one. Jake says, "Why did Dennis Rodman of all people be able to bring the world together? Like what? Like he's done it before."
No, it's not. No, but people don't understand the context of what he's saying. He's gonna go down there. He's gonna go visit the homie. He's not gonna be able to do anything in regards to getting out. I'm sorry to say, but I'm gonna break it out to you guys right now.
The facts show the guy's crazy enough to go down there, so he got granted permission. One, so that lets you know he got pulled. I bet you can't get your passport to get stamped approved to go to countries near Russia.
Now, hey, but am I gonna waste my time on something that's not gonna push the envelope? You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying, he's got permission, so that lets you know he's got bargaining chips. That's what I'm saying. And shout out to Facebook. The worm is bringing trade secrets,
and nobody in the Hellstone can get her out. She's still in there. Shout out to my man Dennis Rodman for going out there to go visit the homie. That's what homie's supposed to go do. Visit the homies when they down there. Shout out to the worm for doing that. But other than that, I don't think there's anything the worm's gonna be able to do to push this envelope. I'm sorry.
All right, so we got Will. So Will says y'all Putin You see that? See that wordplay? Y'all Putin too much faith in a man who wore a wedding dress to his own wedding.
Dennis Rodman is one of my favorite players all the time. Shout out to Dennis. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of people wouldn't be him and go down there during these circumstances. Shout out to him.
He walks to the beat of his own drum, man.
Hey, I think that he's going. You know what? I really think that Dennis Rodman got these badass rave parties, and that's what he's bringing to these countries, man. Because like you said, this guy is eccentric to say the least. But what you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't much know how to approach it. I wouldn't know how to approach Dennis Rodman. I walk, if I see Dennis Rodman, well, I'm like, bro, I wouldn't much know. But the thing I'm saying is like, what does this guy have to offer? Like, how do you get access?
Anti-America?
Huh?
He's somewhat anti-America.
That's true. He's definitely anti-establishment.
Like you have these certain people from certain places that are anti to where they're from, and that gets a long way sometimes for some people. Not in the sense of getting somebody out of jail, but in terms of networking and getting what you want.
But Russia had to sign off for him to get permission, all right? You do know this.
You say him and Putin boys.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, shout out to my guy, man, in New Life, man. Christian, my guy, Brandon, man. Hey, look what he says. Y'all must forgot Rodman was a part of the NWO. That's what I'm talking
about, baby. He offers an unforgettable experience.
To say the least. Facts, man. Look, y'all got me rolling in this thing, man. But I'm sorry we gotta take a break though. It's that time. We got these bills are adding up. So I think it's time for us to take a quick break, pay some bills, and we'll be back with more of the Sports Chatter Show. Y'all just keep lighting up that chat. We appreciate y'all. We'll be back.
Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Darwin Price, man, Ground Sound. I want to give a big shout out to STWF Media, the big brand. You know what I'm saying? Where you can talk sports with NFL players and all type of fans, man. Go follow them on Facebook community. The big brand, STF Media, man. Shout out to them. Thank you for the support. Go follow them, Facebook, everywhere.
Bro, that does it to me every time I see his shout out, bro. I'm like, he must have got out of a fresh sparring session because he said it right the first time, and then he says SWTF. It's like, what? Well, shout out to our guy, dog, pay the price, Chris, man. Like, shout out to him, man. But it's segment number 3. What we got up? We got a lot of. It's almost time for us to go home or something, isn't it?
Tote the goat.
Uh-oh.
This one's from Shada Marley.
Shout out to Shada.
He's comparing to MJ had a good enough squad to make at least a strong playoff run. He had Rip, Larry Hughes, the guy you say carried Bron to the playoffs, Jerry Stackhouse, and the legendary Charles Oakley. No excuses, especially because the East was weak.
The East was weak.
He's been weak for a while.
What we've been noticing in the NBA in the last few years with so many teams is that although that you have a team assembled and on paper people are like, "Oh, that's a good team," doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be a good team. And I can speak for that on this roster right here in Washington because a lot of these guys butted with MJ, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these guys were entering their era, you know what I'm saying? Some were entering their primes, and Jordan kind of interrupted that by being the owner / player of the Washington Wizards. You know?
That was a business move, man.
You want to knock it on Jordan? Okay, because we this probably has some LeBron to it. But at the same time, I won't knock Jordan on that. I won't talk to go on this one.
All right, so they smash it. They're not letting they ain't letting them make it. So in this chat, so we got LeBron missed the playoffs with Larry Hughes and Boozer. So his point is bunk. All right, so Kawhi, he's also saying the Wizards coaching staff was booty.
It was. It was. They had Johnny Bach, Larry Drew, and Brian James. were the assistant coaches.
Yeah.
Who was the head coach?
Doug Collins.
Oh my God, Mr. Michael Jordan, nutsacker himself.
Uh-oh.
He loved him some Michael. So even if it was 2020 and he was coaching on the team and he was able to get Michael, he'll treat Michael like he was 20.
That's true.
So it caused a lot of friction amongst the other players. Jerry Stackhouse, I know a notable Wizard that spoke on it. You know, he was a guy that was averaging 20 plus a season, you know, before he made his mark and move with Jordan. And then he said basically they wanted to run the offense through Jordan, but Stackhouse felt like it should have been ran through him.
Yeah, Stackhouse was a beast. Shout out to Chris, man. He's tapped in with. We appreciate you. What up, partner? We talking. Yeah, you know what? Let's get this post up. Let's see what some of those post comments were.
Let's see. We got.
There it is.
So got a lot of comments. Godfrey, who comes up with these ridiculous posts? Then he called Bumpy in for backup. So he said, so these players are photoshopped. And then Godfrey says that, Shada, you deflected my question. Were the Wizards actually playoff bound? With a 38, 39-year-old Michael Jordan, Larry Hughes, who was solid at best, Kwame Brown, who was emasculated and broken down by Doug Collins, MJ, and Rip Hamilton, who clearly wasn't the Rip Hamilton from Detroit. That's facts.
That is facts.
You really telling me this Wizards team was even good?
You know what? I think that was the play, because didn't Rip Hamilton get a shoe deal or something with Jordan?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, I think that was the play for that, you know, because that team, Rip was not good
at all.
And I was a Rip Hamilton fan when he was at Detroit.
Yeah, forget Rip.
Oh, that's a valid point. Said not to mention LeBron had Jason Capano, Ricky Davis, and Big Zeke.
Big Zeke, yeah.
Yep.
Who are those players?
Who
are those players?
Ricky Davis held his own, and everybody know who Big Z is.
Right. Rick was solid.
Zajunas, he was the man.
Rick was solid. Rick thought that LeBron, when he was going to Cleveland, was just going to set aside and just let Rick cook. You know, it's funny hearing that, man. Ricky Davis thought LeBron was going to come in like every average rookie, you know what I'm saying? Let the old guys do their thing. Nah, man. LeBron was coming to take everybody's spot at that time.
So Chrissy says, okay, what's the difference in stat between LeBron and Jordan at 38 and 39?
We know El Boogie got that.
More steroids, more load management.
And LeBron James was playing from high school. So he should have more stats.
High school, yes.
He had a longer, he had a longer tenure in the NBA.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so that's the difference in, the stats between LeBron and Jordan at 38, 39. Jordan went to college. He played in college. So what we got here? So Kwan, Rick and Zeke averaged 16 a game.
Yeah, Mo Williams did too. Mo Williams did too. He definitely did. Mo Williams definitely averaged like 16. Delonte West at that time was averaging like double digits. LeBron continuity-wise with the team, they all was behind him in Cleveland. Like, them guys were going to go out to play for him. Over there in Washington, it was like these guys are literally, most of those guys on that roster were like, this is my time to shine. And Michael Jordan basically said, no, this is Space Jam all over again. Put your hand on this ball. I'm going to take all your powers, and I'm going to lead the way. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened in Washington.
I agree with you on that because, at that point, he was getting ready for retirement. And, like you said, that was him landing the plane. That was him getting ready to exit the NBA. So, like you said, he wanted that. It was his time to shine. So I agree with you on that point.
If you think about it, Michael Jordan was pro-black in it. He was a black owner, black player. He said, hey, let's see what I can do, man, owning and playing on the team. I'm a Bill Russell. What Bill Russell did in the 50s. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to remaster it.
Let me find out you watched that old movie Malcolm X before the show, man. Like, you've been putting a lot of racial thing up in here.
Nah, it's just real talk, man. Like, Mac Jones is nowhere better than Lamar Jackson. Never will be. And Michael Jordan, people are mad at him for doing that with the Wizards, but in all, he's Michael Jordan, man. You're going to keep buying his sneakers. You're going to keep buying his shorts and his shirts, and you're going to keep loving him.
You got a point.
You got to think, too. You know, you're trying to compare them at that same age. 2 different eras. Jordan drank heavy, smoked heavy. LeBron takes care of his body very well. He's very, very conscious about it, you know. He's been the one that he was the advocate of that, and everybody else is kind of follow behind that for taking care of their body.
LeBron James, he has to take care of his body because that was his game. This is what LeBron bulldozes his way to the rim and makes a shot. That's
Let me ask y'all this. I'm up in the quiz. So, Chris, if you're still in here. So, let's look at the last year Jordan. Let me see. I'm looking at something comparing Jordan and LeBron at 35. That's kind of, they were still both kind of, well, even though LeBron's still in his prime, but at age 35. At the same age, they both won a championship at age 35. LeBron with the Lakers, and of course, MJ with the Bulls. Which version of those two would you take? Which version would y'all take?
Come on now. I told you in the beginning, MJ. When you asked me about basketball, MJ and the Bulls.
I'm looking at age 35. Now, LeBron takes care of his body, right? We just said that.
Lane. That's what he does.
At the ages of 35, when they were still doing anything, MJ averaged 28 points a game to LeBron's 25. Now, LeBron crushed him. He averaged almost 8 assists. Almost 8 rebounds to Jordan's just under 6, and 10 assists to Jordan's 3.5. So he crushed him in that aspect of it. But Jordan,
wait, what was that stat you just read?
Which one? The rebounds or the assists?
The assists.
The assists. LeBron averaged 10.2. Jordan averaged 3.5.
That's my point. That's the game right there. That show like the chat's blowing up. Everyone's saying, shout out to Brad. He says, I'm taking Jordan 35. Will says Jordan always. Kawan says, I'm taking Jordan. That stat right there, assist. Jordan is taking these shots. He's he's like the team is leading on him. During these big moments, Jordan's taking the shots. And to that stat, you know what LeBron James doing? Passing the ball.
Agreed. Field goal percentage, LeBron 49.3 to Jordan 46.5. Now here's where it gets interesting. Okay. LeBron, age 35, wins the NBA championship with the Lakers. He was the NBA champion, Finals MVP, assist leader, and all NBA first team. That's incredible.
That was LeBron?
That was LeBron.
Yeah.
Jordan at age 35.
Look, clap that up for that guy.
Jordan at age 35, NBA champion, Finals MVP, league MVP, scoring leader, all NBA first team, and all defense first team at the age of 35.
Come on. We knew that already.
Take a Scotty. Take a Scotty Pippen.
Nah, we got to Kawhi right here. What he just said. To Kawhi, he said right here. That's why Brian always needs a shooter or a couple of shooters on the team. Exactly. Because he's looking for the pass. That's what I'm saying. Like, I am not taking that guy. That's what he does. He look for the pass. This is what he do. He bulldozes the lane with his big body, and if people converge on him, he passes it out. That's his game. That's what he does. That's what he came into the league. Because when he came in, he had no point shot.
That's how the Mavs beat him. They made him shoot.
Matter of fact, thank you. I'm taking Kobe. Happy birthday, Kobe. Taking Kobe over Autumn. You know, I had this discussion before. MJ. If you can't decide between MJ and LeBron, just choose Kobe.
Who's a hybrid version of of Jordan. So, yeah.
Daryl says Jordan was a different kind of animal. And Brandon said, and that was 35 with no bubble.
Yeah. I gotta get a mic drop or drop the mic. Yeah, that part.
Okay, I get with this. He was a different kind of animal and the same beast at the same time. Shout out to Kobe.
Facts. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we got to take a moment for Kobe, man. First, shout out to Kobe. It's his birthday.
Happy birthday to the Mamba.
Facts. And I guess I want to touch on this topic because just throwing a quick monkey wrench in our topics.
That's what we do. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. So what about this whole thing with what is it, Damian Lillard, who's continuing on the Mamba brand?
Is it Dame?
I don't know. Who is it?
DeMar DeRozan?
DeRozan.
That's who it is. That's who it is. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is.
And everyone in the chat chiming in. We want to know, what do y'all think? Do you think that's a really good thing? Like, are they coming from a good space, or is it just a money thing?
No, they coming from a good space in and out.
I think so.
Come from a good space in and out.
LA kid.
How DeMar DeRozan cherished Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Yep. Even when he entered the league and stuff, was wearing Kobe's shoes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Paying homage to the man. And it be those different people that come in that cherish him to the core. And now you got a million people. People were rocking Kobe sneakers before. And you started seeing he's kind of like the sneakerhead for Kobe's. Let's just say that. He might have the airwave that nobody got. Then you start seeing new airwaves come out. Everybody got different airwaves, but he was the first one on. I love it.
Hold on, wait. Let me take a shout out to Durant. He got me wrong. He says Lillard is going to die in Port. DeRozan is trying to keep Kobe alive.
Pretty much.
Thanks for the correction. So finish. Carry on. You finished?
Yeah. I mean, what's more of the story is, man, guy that's not at the superstar crazy level, a guy that's, in the middle of the field, but respectful, humble, and then a lot of players in the organization can dig that field. Nobody was really going to say anything crazy anyway, knowing that circumstance is Kobe. But I don't think nobody inside feels any different than Lamar does about being the head of the shoe going forward.
So right here, so Will says it's always a money thing.
That's true.
And I mean, and it was kind of cute listening to y'all say, paint a great picture of how DeRozan, enjoys and idolizes Kobe, and he's about to make money off of Kobe's name. Hey, hold up! It sounds like an NIL deal. Shout out to you, Will.
He's gonna make the money regardless. He's gonna make the money regardless. It's more for what I'm saying and the type of person Lamar is, how he holds himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's a smart business deal going forward.
I mean, okay, but now, because I think it's a money grab. Because look, all right, they got that with this Mamba. DeRozan is keeping that name alive. Also, while the wife is in court fighting, trying to sue the city over the pictures for how they handled Kobe's death.
Nah, but this was already this right here was already type of dispute anyway, because Kobe was in the outs with Nike. Kobe wanted to make his own label and his own shoe. Yep. So that was dispute before Kobe even passed away. The contract was already basically about to decide. And they decided that, kind of in the circumstance of what would Kobe do? Even if Kobe would have left Nike to go build his own shoe, the negotiation at the end of the day would have been fair, and regardless of Kobe left or not, it would have been on good graces.
But that's Mamba's brand, though. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, this is Kobe's brand, Mamba. This is no one else's brand. This is Kobe's brand. So it's like, they're signing his all of that over, his whole brand to DeRozan. To, what I'm saying? Like, I think it's a money reach. I really do. Because at the end of the day, they're not giving me no free shoes. These shoes are not at Walmart. I mean, I don't know. So how is it that, him keeping the Mamba brand going is coming from a good place? I don't see it. I think it's a money reach. And they should have let it, they should have let it die out.
What?
Yeah.
What? They should have let the hold on.
Oh, you woke two up.
They should have let the Kobe shoe out. Hold on. We got all these sneakers in the world, and we talk about the Kobe should have died out?
Yeah.
They talk about the Penny should die out, or the CB4 should die out, or the
I'm actually
Jordan should die out.
They're not making new Jordans. They're just redesigning the old ones that came out.
With Kobe's, you got to keep Kobe flowing.
Wait, so Darrell says NBA banned Yeezy B-ball sneakers, by the way. Hey, fun fact.
Yeah. Does the Mamba estate mean his family get any of the bag?
Of
Yes.
course. Yes, and that's my point.
His wife has total control of that brand.
Thank you. That's my point. That is my point. On one end, she's suing the city, and on this end, they're coming from a good place. Oh hell! Like my granny said, "Oh hell, no, young fella." You know what I'm saying? That don't set right.
Right, but it's two different situations. Why she in court? She in court for a reason of privacy issues.
Money, no, to get money.
This nigga ran. This is
get money, bro. She's not in criminal court. She's not trying to get them people to go to jail. She's suing them for money.
Anything sounds like a money grab because it deals with money. But at the end of the day, it comes from a good place. So,
hey, is this the same lady that Kobe had to buy that purple diamond? I didn't know they made different colored diamonds. Oh, I'm sorry.
He didn't have to buy it. He chose to buy it.
No,
My man chose to buy the ring. He chose to.
Right, exactly. I don't know what this guy talking
about. You were underage.
Right. You about to fly the coop and get everything. Yeah. So I don't know about this, man. And I think that's a money grab and phooey on Vanessa. But so look, we still got some chat. So we got here. So we says the Boxatron 2000.
I still got the
I can't read.
Dog. I still got the black and gray. Come on, man.
Right, the moon boots. Yes, bro. This thing was not fire, son. Like for real.
They were selling them like 7 years ago. They were selling them like 7 years ago out of the Foot Action for like $35 each.
So, Will, he's saying that her case against the state has nothing to do with the Mamba shootout. Agreed. But her angle is, her scope is. That's what I'm saying. She's suing them over pictures. You hear what I said? Suing them for money. She's not trying to make them go to jail. She's suing them for money. So I'm rolling, bro. So Quad says the first mid-size sneaker Uggs were the Kobe. Facts. You know what? You had to be a certain type of person that got Kobe's. I said that when I seen it. I was like, it was like, yeah, they weren't my flavor. I'm a, G Nikes kind of guy. Air Forces and Air Force.
Shout out to Nike, man. Keep that man's trade alive. You know what I'm saying? I need a new fresh pair of Kobe's, man. So let me know when the next new wave coming out.
You know what? I might stand corrected. I don't know how much money, if any, his family is getting from that deal. That deal is actually with Nike, not with the Kobe brand.
What, the Mamba?
Yeah. The deal that DeRozan had is with Nike.
But he's going to be the face of that Mamba brand going forward. So they're getting some of that money. Anything with Mamba, that's them. Especially, and that little girl too, his daughter. In fact, she's gathering up all the leftovers. Yeah, she wants everything. So, all right, man. It's that time for us to it's always a hard part of the show, man. It's time to bid our adieus.
It's always hard to say goodbye to tonight.
Hey, I go first then. What's up, man? Shout out to everybody that hung out here with your boys tonight. Quan, Daryl, Justin, Chris in the beginning, Will. Had quite a bit of people in here. Kyrie, appreciate you. Chris, Brandon, y'all did y'all thing tonight, man. I'm sorry, Jake. Y'all pat yourselves on the back. We appreciate y'all. We love the interaction. Helps us go along. Shout out to my brothers up here tonight. Y'all did y'all thing as well. And shout out to my Duncanville Panthers, man. Coming. This our year, man. This our year.
Jersey Waves, man. I seen that. Shout out to Duncanville.
You a Cowboy fan in recovery, so I guess you can, since you can't say the Cowboys, it's your year. You're saying it's the Duncanville Panthers. Your high school.
Any team I cheer for or play for, I'm gonna rip. In college, everybody know that boy Rocky from Duncanville, and let it be known where I was from. City of Champs, baby.
Okay, big dog.
Say it with your chest.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. So I go up next. So they'll give a shout out to BS and Beer Media, man. They just became part of our network. We came agreed upon a partnership. So look forward to a lot of good content coming out between both of us, man. So appreciate them, appreciate everybody that hung out with us. Because we're powered by fans and we want to interact. Like that's what we got this studio for. That's what we go live for, because we want to interact with our group members, with people. It's like, hey, we want to talk. You know what I'm saying? So talk to. We appreciate everybody who talked to us and support the brand. Definitely, y'all mark your calendars, because on September 9th, hanging out with us is Grammy nominated. Yep, I got added that. Grammy nominated former Love and Hip Hop of New York host, celebrity, and host of Cheers.
Bitch, we on the grind, making money moves. Yeah, we trying to win. Fuck who wanna lose. Sticking to the code, living by the moves. Rush hour coming through, don't make us act a fool. Cause bitch, we on the grind, making money moves.
Just like that, we on the grind, making money moves. So y'all definitely tap in. On September 9th, we got Peter Guns hanging out with us. So we got a lot of good content. Stay following us, y'all. Follow our page, STWF Studios, STWF, everything. That's us, the big brand. That's us. But appreciate y'all. That's all I got.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight. Shout out to anybody that's going to tune in tomorrow and the next day. If you missed tonight, you can always catch us on all streaming platforms. This is the brand, the big brand. So make us bigger by watching us. Keep your eyes on us. And as well, rest in peace to Don. We miss you. Hope in heaven to give you all you want and all you need. You know what I'm saying? Because you was a lovely person. No, shout out to you fellas for providing this everyday platform for us to talk smack on and utilize ourselves. So, I'm out. That's all I gotta say.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Number Basketball Show. I think there's a special time tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just gonna tell y'all. But I got a call today, about 2 hours ago. I don't think there's gonna be a basketball show tomorrow. We did move it earlier time. I got a call today saying that I have an orientation tomorrow.
That's good news, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you after the show, but being in, so everybody know, what I'm saying? Basketball. But try to mix something in for Thursday. I'm gonna talk to coach.
All right.
Something in on Thursday, you know what I'm saying?
We'll be back. Y'all stay tuned.
Appreciate y'all. Peace.